this is cool, starting the video on the opposite side of town today. So welcome to the channel, welcome to We Plus 3, and welcome to the other side of Prague. It wouldn't be an adventure without starting our day with a little bit of brunch, and that is where we are headed to eat some delicious food. It says restaurant above us, so let's go, let's hop into this restaurant. We just hopped into an Uber, and the Uber brought us over, and if not, it would have been a 40-minute trek. So let's begin the journey in a little yummy restaurant. Up the stairs we go. This is cool. The reviews look awesome, so I'm excited. Ooh, I think there's gonna be some pretty views.
Yeah.
Okay.
We're gonna sit by a window. We're gonna sit by a window.
Okay, let's hope we do. This is quite the journey. I'm glad I've started the video because I was gonna wait till after we ate, but
More stairs.
this is cool.
We can take a sit rest though.
Yeah, we could sit there, but let's keep going.
We're
Okay.
hungry.
Yes, we are. We're hungry. Whoa, look at that.
Kind of creepy.
That's cool. Okay. Yes, I saw online. Got some beautiful views. Okay, up we go yet again. Let's keep doing this thing. Okay, so just like that, well, this is a cool little spot. I mean, we've got, what, 200 stairs? I don't know.
We'll count them on the
What was that? That was amazing. Look at these beautiful views. Molly's gonna check out the menu here. She always knows what everybody wants. So let's do a little tour of this restaurant. This is awesome. Let's head outside. Look at this beautiful spot. Isn't this like so amazing?
I heard it's just for princesses too.
Oh, well, that makes sense why you're out here with me. What a cool little spot. Little city skyline right there. Can you see? You see the church over there? We were in that tower the other day. I don't know, a few videos ago. Oh, and you can see the very tippity top of something else right there.
What do you think they're constructing?
Ooh, I don't know. It looks like they're working on the wall right there. You can see like a little chute. They're making the city more beautiful.
Wait, let's look for that window when we go back inside.
Which window? I think that's the kitchen right there. Keep on looking at the rest of the place. It is absolutely so cute. Okay, let's pop inside. Let's go see what we get to look at this whole time while we're eating. Oh, do I get to sit by Willow? All right, let's do it to it. Willow, that was that window there, but there was another window in there, so that's where it goes to. It's a mystery. Get some good options on the menu. Okay, I'm excited. It's very, very, very pretty in here.
Check what you want.
Okay, time for me to dig in and let's see what we got here. Let's take a peek into the menu. Thank you, buddy. Tons of options in here. I definitely am ready for a good little lunch. This restaurant is like super cute, can I just say? I saw on the Google the reviews. I saw up here and I'm like, oh, do we get to sit up there?
Well, as soon as I got here, she was like, you can sit down here or you can go upstairs. And I was like, well, we already walked all these stairs. We can walk a few more to go. She goes, it's prettier up there.
The natural breeze coming through the windows and the door, like that is amazing.
I think if we had like 2 or 3 people, like each, we could technically put all of us at like 2 tables.
Right.
Out here on the patio.
Yeah.
But this is nice. It fits all 5 of us perfectly.
It's literally so perfect. So
We're at the round table.
yes, we are at the round table. We ordered our food, and I don't even know what I ordered. I said, what's good? And I said, I will take it.
You ordered lasagna.
Lasagna, okay. Cool. I love when they order for me. That's like the best to do.
They were like, what should I get? And you're like, okay. Well, she showed me. She's like, here, this is what is not on the menu, but is what we're serving for like the daily offering. And I was like, okay, I'll have that.
Do you even know what it is?
Yeah, I looked at it. It looked good.
Okay.
It was the only picture that I saw, so I picked the picture.
You picked the picture? Sounds like somebody I know. Okay, I think we all are just like designed by humans to be like, if the photo looks good, we're gonna order that. Okay, so it looks like our little starters have come out. I've been wanting a salad so bad. We got some soups that just came out. The bruschetta looks amazing as well. Okay, let's start this process here. Was it yesterday we went somewhere and we didn't even film? I couldn't remember. It was so good. Like, we just forgot to film. We don't film every single thing, you know, every minute of the day, but it's good to at least document the things that we do. But that's when you know it's like super good, when you just dive into your food and forget. Oh, a little salt and pepper. No, it's not the salt from the salt mine, but it will do. Molly sit across the table, brings out the salt.
I don't have it.
No, I got salt all the way from Austria and I'm bringing it back to the States. That's pretty cool. Look at this bruschetta here. Talk about fresh. Look how amazing this looks. We are going in right now. Okay, we're doing it. Lasagna just came out. I always love when you ask. I'm like, hey, what should I get? And they say, you should get this. Boom, got the lasagna. I don't know what Molly ordered, but it looks fantastic, okay? It looks amazing. Do you even know what this is, Molly? You said, give me the picture, and that's what you got. Okay, Jackson got the awesome veggie burger. Dude, that looks like just a delicious dish. Isn't that like the perfect window for like the perfect little picture? Well, I get the shot. So she was just saying that this restaurant is from the 1600s. Original ceiling, still intact. Yeah. So 1600s, this restaurant was, like, not this restaurant, but like the building itself. Very, very old. So I love the character in here. It's so pretty. Okay, off we go. Lunch was a success. It was very, very good. So we had to come up these stairs, but like, look at all these cool little windows, and you can see down below right there. It's almost like a little another level, so you can.
Like it's a delightful.
Yeah.
So y'all can see.
Yeah, just a little reflection, but it's very neat. A lot of history in this building right here. What do you see?
Little chairs.
Oh,
in the
little
building.
chairs, little terrace. There you have it.
It should be like this, but it's a little bit broken.
Yeah, it's pretty old. It's an old building. All right, down we go. The staircase. You also have a nice little view out that window right there too. I think they're counting all the stairs that we had to go up. But I think it's also an apartment building because this is apartment number 2 right there. But whoa, look at these stairs. Try to walk on the left side.
No.
Just kidding. It's not much of a stair. That would be quite the journey to walk on that left side. Jackson's going to attempt it. You're basically going down a ladder right now. Who counted the stairs?
Me. It's 58.
Only 58 stairs.
Yeah.
Jeez, it seemed like way more than that.
Yeah, I didn't count. I forgot to, but
You
I
did.
did made it to like 48.
Shout out to them. It was delicious. It's just vegan's restaurant, so you go down these little stairway. Oh, I just noticed they have a little green light right there. Didn't even see a green or red until I got down. You always know when you go to a restaurant and you feel not so like when you leave, but you can tell when you had a good quality meal because it's very filling. Wow, look at these. Look at those down there. Amazing pieces. Well, I wonder, will they let us film inside? I wonder if there's... I would have to get a puppet if I felt. Honey, I can't take a puppet home. Like, look at the woodwork alone just on the outside. All hand carved, all handmade, it looks like, too.
Mhm.
Very neat little pieces.
And there's a Squid Game person right
There
Oh,
is.
goodness.
There sure is right there. We are on our way to what looks like the most beautiful garden I've ever laid my eyes on, according to Google. But we will judge it when we get there. We will judge it so hard. You guys can judge it as well. But like I said, from the Google photos, it looks like there's like a labyrinth in there. I'm not even sure, but it looks like it's gonna be beautiful. So on to the garden we go. This is the most quiet corner I have ever been on in this entire city. Like, look, it's literally us. You could hear a pin drop. It's so quiet.
Listen to mine.
So there are quiet places in the big city.
Yes, there is. I mean, we are loving the city every single day that we've been here, but this is a really cute little street. Just had a really good meal. Now we have a nice quiet little walk to the gardens. What more could you want in life? I mean, seriously. More sun. I would love some more sun. Maybe we have a trip coming up with more sun. Who knows?
Full week of sun.
Yeah, full week of sun.
Let me bring this
We'll
up.
see what happens, though. We'll see. Am I foreshadowing? Maybe. Maybe just a little bit.
These.
Those are beautiful. Really, really pretty. Look like they were almost painted. Oh, next flower. Okay. Those are pretty. And next flower. Those are also pretty. Welcome to the Embassy of the United States of America. There's the embassy right there. That's pretty cool. I always like to actually see them wherever we go and travel,
We
though.
saw them in Macedonia, and that was like the only other place. I think we saw it in Kosovo.
I
Was
can't
that one, or was
remember.
that just a government building?
Ooh, that's a good question. I can't remember.
But I know we did see it in Macedonia, so now we've seen it in Czech and Macedonia, but we've never seen them in any other country.
Yeah,
But they are there. in the
they
big
are.
city.
You just gotta find them. It looks like we are entering into the gardens, I do believe. And what a beautiful entrance this is. Okay, there's a little arrow. It says garden this way. Okay, here we go.
It's in English and a different.
Yeah, it is. They have a little gallery right there. Okay, and we go to the gardens. Whoa, welcome to the garden.
If you were that little right there, like this little, and you could just get lost in there.
You could just get lost in there.
That would be fun to go
That
for
would be fun. We should just get lost and look at everything. This is beautiful. Wow, look at this place.
I cannot stop looking. I don't really know.
I don't even know where to look either. All we gotta do is just start. That's the best thing you can do. Just follow you.
I'm gonna be your tour guide.
You're gonna be the tour guide, okay.
First, we have this fountain.
Okay, go show the fountain. It's a beautiful fountain. Gorgeous. So we are starting at the fountain, and Molly just gave me an overview map, and this place is like the size of Disney or something. Yeah. I would say it's bigger than like some castle grounds. Oh, look at the birds over there. Let's go check out the birds. Almost sounds like they're singing. Do you hear them? Listen.
And when we were all the way over there, I heard one probably say, hey.
You thought they were saying
Yeah.
hey? It doesn't
Yeah,
like
but
they're
they
saying
were.
hey.
Like, listen.
Okay, let's listen very quietly. It's kind of hard to see them because they're behind the cage, but we can hear them pretty good.
I think it tells what type of bird they are.
I think we've got quite the grounds to check out, so without further ado, let's kick up some music and let's get the beautiful, beautiful shots rolling.
See views of all of Prague. We don't get 360 views like we did at the top of the astronomical clock. This one I thought it was further because all the green grass area, but the garden is smaller, but actually well maintained and really beautiful in this area. So I do think it was worth it coming to stop by, but I did think it was bigger. But that also gives us time to go to the castle, to go visit it longer.
I do like that idea. When we were in the clock tower the other day, we were actually looking at this in the rear, like the far distance, and I was like, this is my favorite side of Prague that I could see
'Cause
from
you
the
can see it
tower.
From the distance.
Yep, you could see the castle with the cathedral. You could see everything. I mean, it's just like gorgeous, gorgeous views.
This is like a
Wow.
little garden inside of the whole entire
Yeah,
complex.
nice little green space. All the people who live right here get to look at some beautiful views every morning. Crack open the window. The birds were absolutely so cute. They were sitting there laughing too. You could hear the birds laughing.
At them.
Well, hey Willow.
You teleported.
Willow is so funny. She's like, Dad, video me. I'm gonna walk up these stairs. Okay, are you ready? She's like, so cute. Yep, look, she's always ready. Look at her. She's like, I need my photo right here, please.
Just make sure you're doing it.
There she goes. You know, that's why we do this. Our kids love this, seriously. People ask, do your kids, like being out? Yes, they love it. Willow's the one who tells me get the camera out most of the time.
Where's Ozzy?
She's like, why are you not filming? Look, there she is again. She's like, film me, film me. It's so cute though too, like when I edit a YouTube video, the kids, you'll see them watching on their phones and they'll just be laughing at all the stuff that they did. Look, there she is again. And Willow's got her little iPad and she's watching the video. And she's just like, Dad, I remember this and I remember that day. So it's cool to look back at all these amazing memories. So it's almost gonna be on the hour, so we should be hearing some bells start up pretty soon. From all the clock towers and all the bell towers. Yep, there they go. Right on the dot of the hour. Well, it's safe to say that Prague is absolutely gorgeous. The views just tell you so, right? Willow is telling me, Dad, come down, come down. So I'm gonna go down with Willow. And we're gonna go look around a little bit more. She is requesting, and I shall do. Are you ready? All right, let's make our way down.
I think I found a spot.
You found a spot? Okay, looks like that was an entrance there, but that one's closed off. So probably another portion that they're maybe working on, because there are multiple gates throughout this entire garden. So, but I think only so much is open right now. But I mean, even just going to the top right there and seeing the city skyline is amazing.
Yeah.
Like, so beautiful. Worth it in my book, I would say. There might be a hidden entrance to something too. Who knows? We gotta look around. This way, this garden has all these benches. You've got the greenery on the walls right there. So there's like a place for everyone to sit, enjoy the greenscapes. And I love all the fountains too. It's pretty relaxing hearing that in the back. It's cool that this is tucked away in such city vibes, right? So you definitely need water and you need some greenery for your eyes, and it smells absolutely just amazing as well. Like, the smells here are so vibrant with all the flowers, the trees, the shrubs. Beautiful. And actually right up there, there's a little art room with an easel. Did you see that?
Mm-hmm. I walked over there.
That'd be quite the room to paint in. That's the garden. I mean, we thought it was going to be a little bit bigger, but you know what? Just to escape the bustling of the city and take in nature itself and listen to these birds chirp over here was, you know what, in my book, it was definitely worth it. And this room right here as well is just very, very pretty. Wow, look at all of this. So gorgeous. So they have a private little room with some paintings in them that I assume are for sale because they've got some price tags on there. So little reproductions, and I'm assuming they possibly host some art classes here because we saw that room at the very, very top with all the natural daylight. Love all of this woodwork here in the office too. Some old wood. Very, very pretty. Even just the entrance of this is just so beautiful. Well, are the cats tamed here, I wonder? Are they like Couture cats? This is a house cat, yeah, because he's very, very calm, just hanging out. Hello, how are ya? Just taking a little bath? Oh yeah, get a little stretching in there. We're literally all like just sitting here trying to say hello, and the cat's just like, you know what? We're gonna do our own thing. We are at the St. Nicholas Church. You could actually see from the top of the garden, and well, if you recognize the dome there, now we can see it up close. So pretty, can I just say?
I like it.
I'm talking about you.
I felt like the camera was on me for a second.
Yes, honey. Always got to put you in these shots. Always talking about you. Well, and then, you know, the buildings are also so pretty. We're on Molly's tour now. We thought the garden would be a little bit bigger, but it was like a quiet little hidey hole from the city. It's kind of hard to find it if you think about it too. It was tucked away.
Very well kept. It's just very quiet. It's nice. I like the almost 360 views of the entire city, but we got like the whole entire 180.
It was cool to be able to like see that, like we're standing in what once was the skyline we were looking at.
Yeah.
Now we see it from the other side. Okay, boom, there you have it. St. Nicholas Church, as beautiful as ever with the sun glistening on it. So, wow. The golden accents are popping in the sunlight there. Just notice that these little parking things, I think that, you know, they keep people from obviously like pulling up on the side of the sidewalk here, but they're actual like faces. Here, try to make his face. Ready? Let's see if you can do it. Yeah, it's basically, I would say that's about right. I can see that for sure. All right, let's see. Can you make the face too? All right, let's see. It's pretty identical. It looks good.
So we made it to 75 steps, which is how tall our apartment was in Grenoble, France. We're gonna go up 140, and then that'll be distance of another thing.
140 more, and then we're comparing our Airbnbs.
Yes.
That's a cool way to do it. So we're comparing our steps, I guess, to where we've been, but we started down where that little red Mercedes van is, and we're making way. We got somewhere cool that we're headed up. So you can tell we've got quite the distance we got to climb. We're going to keep extending the day, and we're going to keep on traveling. I love it. When you get to where you're going, you can look back and be like, you know what? I did that today. I mastered it all. Everyone's silent. They're just kind of thinking about it. Listen to the music. Take it in. Feel the cool breeze on your skin. Music in the background. Sun setting. What more could you want in life? You woke up breathing, and that is priceless.
I have made it to the top of where our apartment in Budapest would be.
Oh, yeah.
140 steps.
Okay, 140 steps.
More to go. We got this.
Just take it in.
Okay.
Sounds amazing. And look at the views as we're going up. Postcard
It
perfect.
is.
Oh, what a beautiful day. Yes, even Willow's smiling. And Willow's not a fan of steps, but you're smiling, so that's good. I feel like I'm in a movie. I love it. Well, we kind of are. I'm glad at least Molly's counting the steps, because I would get halfway there and be like, did I count these, or did I miss a step? I leave the counting to them. Someone's got to capture all the memories. Oh. How amazing. The views here, magnificent. Minimum time you need to spend here would be a week, I would say. There's so much to see.
What are you doing, Jaron?
I'm good. I was talking as I was coming up,
I do
so.
not talk whenever I'm climbing stairs.
Yes. I was talking to the viewers. I was letting them understand.
To the very top. It's 209 steps.
209. Huh. That's cakewalk.
So you know.
We've done this. We've done more than that.
209 steps up to Prague Castle.
Well, I would say it's going to be worth it. I mean, to see any kind of castle, you obviously have to climb.
And we also saw this from a distance, so we know it's high on the mountaintop.
Mm-hmm.
Or the hill.
Well, we can at least get a close-up of what this little tower little thing looks like. Almost looks like a little baby Eiffel Tower, doesn't it? A little bit?
It's like the rest of the Eiffel Tower is hidden.
Right.
But it's in Prague, and so I'm thinking it's, whenever I Googled it, it's Prague's lookout tower.
Petrin.
Tower.
I mean, Petrin. I would think that would say Petrin. We could be saying it wrong, but that's okay. We'll let someone in the comments correct us. And I did notice too, if you look off to the left into the distance, I don't know if you can see it, but the white little tower right there is an old television tower, and it's a lookout tower now. It's a restaurant, and you've got 360 views as well of Prague. So
I like that you said it was little, and it's like the biggest and tallest thing here.
yeah, well, I mean, from afar, it is little. It's not little
Squish, squish.
at all. We are in front of Prague's castle. You can actually see the cathedral peeking up over the other side of the castle right there. Beautiful, beautiful gated entrance. There is guards all around the place. It is simply gorgeous, I will tell you that. All the work on the gate, the little gold accents. Got little guard towers right there, so they typically will stand there. I guess on some of the days they do like a whole thing in the front of the gates, where kind of like you would see in the Buckingham Palace, but I'm sure there are tours. I did see people coming out of the exit, so at least we are out here to see the castle in all its glory, and it is absolutely stunning. The entire square down here is just gorgeous. I mean, they've got the different buildings. I mean, look at this one right here. The 3D building, like just the way that looks with the 3D accents on there. Almost looks like 3D stone, but it almost looks like it's also pressed and painted on there as well. Beautiful little light feature in the middle of the square right there. I love a good surprise. Molly said, follow me, we're going in. I said, okay, girl. I'm excited. Wow. Oh my goodness, with the cathedral popping through on the back side. Oh, wow. I'm speechless. Absolutely speechless. I don't even know what to say. Lily, can I just say, you and your shirt today are on brand with the way the castle looks. You just kind of blend in with the background.
I'm matching like a lot of the buildings.
All the
here.
buildings, yeah. It wasn't even planned. You just, threw on a new shirt. Yeah. Look at this place. I mean, from afar, yeah, okay, cool, right? But to see it in person, this up close and personal, oh my. The massive scale. Okay, like look at this. Look at the guy right there in front of the door. These doors are huge. The columns, look at just the columns alone. The detail in this is just breathtaking. It's so big, right? Okay, seeing this so far, now up close, I had to pick my jaw up off the floor.
Well, we saw it just from a distance.
Right.
Did you see the gargoyles?
I could stand here all day trying to look at each individual piece of just, oh my goodness. of this place and the just architectural of just the design, my mind can't even fathom. Right on the dot. Beauty of this church is just, oh my goodness, like every little inch of this place is just gorgeous. Like how many years did it just take to just get this place to where it is today? Like every corner, every crack, every crevice, every window, just every little square inch of this church. Cathedral just is just gorgeous. Yes, Willow, yes. Took the words out of my mouth.
On the inside, I see stained glass.
Wow, this place. And it just keeps going and going and going. It just keeps wrapping around this entire block. My goodness. And even in the very, very front, I couldn't see it too much because there was a like screen, but it almost looked like, what do they call those, like old catacombs or something?
It did look like it.
It did look like that. So if you know any information what's underneath the church, it looked like old little catacombs.
I would assume that they are below the church.
Yeah.
Most churches do have them. The older ones do
Right.
have them.
Look at these little stairs right here. Looks like you take this little doorway here, and it goes a little goes across right there and into the church. See the stained glass right here? It's actually coming through from the light. There's so many levels to this church. It's like level, 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 level as it just comes down. An opposite side over here as well. Whoa, look at this. You've got these old little arches right there. You have an old doorway. So it's another side of the church. And you can see it right here too. This was probably an old church tower that they built into right there. There's so many things to look at.
I don't even know what it's
I don't know where to look either. I'm just kind of looking as I go. It's probably one of the most beautiful churches I've ever seen. I didn't know they had Starbucks in castles back in the day.
I know. It's very vintage of
Well, the kings, queens, and they needed their coffee back
them.
in the day. That makes sense.
Retro.
Very vintage. All right, I'm in awe. This is probably one of my most favorite churches I've seen with my eyeballs.
I would agree.
It is just,
beautiful.
There's so much to see.
you could stand here literally for, I mean, we've been here for the last, I would say, 20 or so minutes, just staring at it. And everywhere you look is something new to see.
I really
It's
like
beautiful.
that all the gargoyles are on there. Like,
Yeah.
it's not just like a couple gargoyles. It's like, I've probably seen like 30 of them.
Mm-hmm.
There's quite a bit of them.
It's almost like they're on the corners too, so when it rains, it spits out of the mouth as well. Did you notice that?
It'd probably look really funny. Just us being out here if it was pouring down rain.
I think we may dip over and maybe check out this.
Oh, just see if they have some
Just see what
options for you.
they have going on just over here. This location of Prague is probably one of the, I would say, the most locations of Starbucks I've ever seen.
There was like
Right.
15 of them. I looked on the map.
15 in
15 Starbucks in one city.
Wow. Look, they've got a cool little fountain over here. They've got a little bubble tea little area here. And oh my goodness, I shouldn't have gone through this little archway here. I smell it. It's pulling me in. It's pulling me in.
You can go.
I can go?
Yeah.
Willow gave me permission. Okay, I will go. Marianne, if you're watching, look at all of these mugs all over here. But I'm pretty sure you already have all of these, so.
Except this one.
Oh, nope, she sent me a picture today. She's got that mug right there. She does have it. That one's really cool, too.
And she has that one. She needs that one.
Yeah, ooh. Marianne, do you have this mug here? I haven't seen this one yet. That one looks new.
Yeah.
All right, so we are exiting, which was the castle grounds and the cathedral. Well, you can't see it anymore, but we walked up the 200 plus steps, and now we're gonna walk down to the incline. We chose the incline path, and I'm okay with that, and no one else is complaining either. Actually, right here is a little palace, so we are passing a little palace right now. All right, just one of those days where we're just sightseeing and taking it all in. Gotta love the city history. As we get closer to the exit of, I guess, the castle, the palace grounds, and the cathedral, we are basically inside of what is a gated entrance, because right there you've got these tall doors right here, and this is the gated entrance. Yeah, I bet you at one time, if I'm not mistaken, you can see where some chains would have been right there, and you can see the indention in this entrance of this doorway right here. You can see the difference from here versus here, and you can see a little chain wheel right there. And I guess over time they put in just the intro doors. This is one thing I've noticed in this city is you've got observation views everywhere from everywhere you look, and you can actually see the Charles Bridge right over there. That's cool. The kids are having a blast taking photos, just giggling, laughing. You can tell that's Charles Bridge right there with all the people on it. All you can see is the sea of people. It's kind of cool in a way. You've got both towers on the side of the bridge too. So many observation little places in the city. I asked this guard here over there, I'm like, was there ever like a drawbridge there? And he said no, but I don't know. I've seen a lot of castles in my life so far. I think we're about to be going down the old castle stairs. And I will tell you what, this floor, the ground is slick, okay? So let's be careful as we go down, okay? Because I've almost slipped 2 or 3 times. We have made our way down. You can, I guess, start to see the top of the cathedral just a little bit. We have made our way, well, to at least some flat land here. But we have been walking through multiple parks. And I can just say that this city has so much green space. And it is just so good and amazing how much nature the city has and offers. Oh, look. It's a beautiful Rolls Royce there with some blue interior. Gorgeous. Oh, I'm a sucker for a beautiful car. Back to the green space, it's just a really nice place and a really nice city. So if you haven't been to Prague, this is your sign to come to Prague. Come enjoy the nature and the city that's around you. Willow found the willows. Let's go check out the willow trees. I love a beautiful willow tree. This is Willow's favorite tree. And not because her name is Willow, but they are very beautiful. Don't you just love a beautiful willow tree? With the sun coming through, it's so beautiful.
I wish they were pink.
You wish the willow trees were pink? Yeah, well, you know what? The green is so pretty. Looks like there's some flowers on it too. Those are kind of pink on there.
Where?
You see them right here? Look. You look kind of close. They're reddish pink. You see it? So I actually just noticed that as we were coming down from the cathedral and the castle, almost looks like there's a little vineyard right there. You see it?
I do.
All the little sticks popping up. Do
Maybe
you
there's
see
like
that?
a little winery over there.
I could see that. You know, it's funny that Lily has Jackson being her personal photographer. This is awesome.
My turn.
I will look back and Jackson's always taking photos for everybody. Buddy, here's where you messed up. Now you're everyone's photographer.
No, he's gonna be somebody's husband one day.
Oh,
and he's gonna take
get ready,
the
buddy.
best photos because he has 3 women in his life that he
Yeah,
was handed a phone. It was like, here you go.
that is
Yep,
true.
That's why I said my turn.
He is really good at taking photos, so look, that's what you're gonna end up doing. That's what I do. I do all the videos, I do all the photos, and now we're passing the torch to you, buddy. You're now the photographer, okay?
Yeah.
I mean, it is a really pretty spot to take photos. It is. In a willow tree. Are you the designated holder? You're holding all the things? Photo session's going down. Photo finger on there. Look at him. He is going to it. How many photos was that? I mean, that was like 100 photos, man. You've got that finger like... I'm just going to give Jackson the vlog camera, and he's going to take over the vlog. I need a little rest.
Okay, well, we hand all of our stuff for photos to the ones that are not taking photos. So Jackson was wearing like Lily's jacket when she was taking photos. I handed my stuff to Willow.
You're doing a wonderful job, Willow.
I was like, I'll take my scarf back.
Yeah, I'm kind of thinking we need to find like a little sweet treat place. I'm craving something.
This donut place is still open. Maybe.
I don't know. Last time I went to the donut place, there was 2 left, and we bought just what was left. So maybe he's got more today. Is it on the way? Is the biggest question. But I do kind of want to dip off to the store, maybe grab some snacks, and have like a little movie night tonight. I have like movie night vibes is what I'm
I
thinking.
definitely don't think the donut place is along this route. So
It's not. We are very, very far.
we're practically on the same road as where our Airbnb is. Like this is like the main strip. So we just keep walking straight.
Well, okay. I don't want to know how far it actually is because I know we Ubered over here, and that would have been a 45
We're not that far.
minute walk.
I already told the viewers how much.
Oh, you did. You did tell the viewers.
Just now.
Oh, when I wasn't painting, I was probably looking over there. I'm looking all around me. This green space is amazing. I was telling the viewers also that Prague is just like, there's so much to see, like city stuff, but there's so much green space.
History,
Yeah.
historical.
It's beautiful here.
I mean, there's so much history in every single city we go to. Like, whenever I start thinking about a certain location, I start referencing a different location. I have to like stop and like rethink about where we were. Like, if I talk about a church, I'm like, is this the one I'm talking about? Is this castle the one I'm talking about?
Well, I mean, when you're moving so fast,
Yeah.
but technically sometimes we are, sometimes we're not. Like, we're here for an entire week, so I feel like if you do want to see the entire beauty of a place, I think being somewhere for a week is perfect. This is a sight to see right here, so if you've been following along, you'll know that the Charles Bridge is actually right over there, and we were on that bridge a few days ago, but to see it from this angle, I have not seen it yet, so let's turn this camera around and get a closer look at the Charles Bridge. And just, you know, sightseeing as we make our way back to the Airbnb, but a concert hall right here, but all the architecture to it, and then Molly pointed out how beautiful the actual light posts are. So they're opposing on both sides, but it's really, really pretty. Molly said this is basically the main drag, so we could Uber home if we wanted to, but we're gonna opt taking the city and capture some beautiful things on our way back. And I love finding just like all the art also as we make our way back. They've got all these little parks on the side. You know, you basically would just be walking and all of a sudden, boom, you got a park, got some cool local art to look at too. So it's always cool to see what we'll get into on the way back. It's always a mystery, right? Especially if you haven't walked in this general location just yet. Piece of local art all the way down there too. We are gonna go head to the grocery store. That was a fun-filled day.
Got to explore history, walk the streets of Prague.
Walk the streets of Prague. I love it. So you guys know the drill. This is where we're going to leave the video right here and right now. We will see you tomorrow, and we'll see you on the next adventure.
Bye.